Welcome. My name is Rowetta Miller, and I've been a member of Fieldbrook Community since 1976. I've also been a member of Community Club. In April 1980, I joined. Fieldbrook's history shows in 1877, railroads played an important part in the development of the valley. By 1905, railroads extended from the southern end of the valley, reaching Trinidad in 1907. A road from the south into Fieldbrook was completed in 1906. Fieldbrook is completely rural. It's hard to imagine a hustling, bustling logging town here in the early 1900s. It had a post office, hotels, saloons, barber shops, churches, butcher shop, and a photo gallery. A few years later, it fell practically into a ghost town. Fires were instrumental in destroying a number of homes and businesses. One large white building that burned in 1931 was the Forest House Hotel, where Fieldbrook Community Club's hall now stands. Fieldbrook Community Club, also known as the Women's Club, was formed February 14, 1927. The hall was built in 1938 with donated funds and labor on property donated by the community. Blue Lake Grange began renting the hall for $5 per night to hold dances. Club members discovered Grange members could purchase hall insurance at a better rate than club paid. Fieldbrook Grange was formed in 1951 to take advantage of this benefit. The Fieldbrook community deeded the hall property to Fieldbrook Grange, but added important clauses into the agreement. Briefly stated, clauses reserve the rights and privileges for Fieldbrook Community Club to use the building without cost. And the deed that is registered with the Humboldt County Recorder states, in the event the Grange shall be dissolved or discontinue to operate and function as a Grange organization, then the entire title to the property described shall revert back to Fieldbrook Community Club, their successors or assigns. This makes our situation unique and a bit different than other halls. We thought we were safe as our property was secured with legally recorded agreement. Representatives of the California State Grange were aware of the details of this agreement. They sued us anyway. Because we do not have directors and officers insurance, we've had to limit our legal representation to what we can afford. Our community supports our hall, not the Grange. The Grange lost many Fieldbrook members when they no longer had to be a member to carry Grange insurance. We also lost members when they discovered that most of their dues were not helping our hall, but they were being sent to state and national and used to lobby for things our members did not agree with. When we could no longer use the trademark named Grange, Fieldbrook voted to change their name to Fieldbrook Community Hall. Fieldbrook community members have volunteered hours processing paperwork through Secretary of State, Attorney General, Franchise Tax, and the IRS. Finally, our club received a 501c3 nonprofit corporation status. After all that, Grange still wants our property. This is detrimental to our communities. As Fieldbrook lies in a rural setting, its hall plays a critical role in Super Bowl Sunday breakfast, a huge event that pays annual expenses. We host a variety of events and activities that change with community's interest, including historical lectures, plays, dances, a First Five play group, music, art, exercise, and youth group meetings. Fieldbrook School had lower grades meet in the hall while the new school was being built. Some hall members participate in Certified Emergency Response Team, and, of course, community members rent the hall for weddings, receptions, memorials, and parties. Even during COVID, while being sued, we have worked to bring our community together safely. We organized a team called Fieldbrook Friends Forever to support the Walk to End Alzheimer's. We held a Harvest Festival for children and sponsored the second and third annual Fieldbrook Valley Multifamily Community Yard Sale during the last 2 years. We are a rural area, and this building plays a critical role in our community as the only hall in the valley for events to be held. Club's purpose is to promote family and community bonds, enrich our community with history, sustainable agriculture, craftsmanship, creative endeavors, and bridge time-old treasured skills with present-day techniques. For 83 years, our community has kept our hall open and in good repair, with no help from the Grange organization. They even dropped the low-cost hall insurance coverage that was a primary reason for forming Fieldbrook Grange in the first place. It is difficult to fathom that when the community donates land, builds the building, and maintains it consistently over these years, that a large corporation could suddenly lay claim to it. This corporate land grab would be an obvious injustice. Will Grange be able to attract enough members in our community to form a new Grange? Will they carry on all our activities? Fieldbrook believes in community. The heart of our club is our hall. Please help us protect our hall. Fieldbrook Community Club calls upon courts to carefully consider the gravity of these community hall cases. It's inconceivable that National and State Grange can conveniently take property from hardworking communities. Times change, laws change. To legally sort it out, we request courts consider the need for cases to be lawfully heard in trial courts.